Warning: the following video clip contains offensive and vulgar language, such as fuck, bitch, and whore. Viewer discretion is advised. You cheeky bastards.
How's it going, YouTube? Today I'm doing a quick video about an AK that we hopefully soon will be putting in production. It's going to be one, and then we're going to be going into actually building our own AKs here soon. Within the next couple of months we'll have a couple of prototypes. Some build on old kits and some are kind of mostly new parts, so we'll see what happens. But what I wanted to share with you guys is our Vepr prototype kind of thing. And you guys seen my Vepr 308 30-inch barrel, and kind of how we put this in a RPK, kind of modern RPK configuration. Now with this is kind of meant to be more tactical, more on the move kind of a rifle. Little compact, not a Suchka, but you know what, without any ATF paperwork. So what we have here, we actually had to do some custom fitting on most of the parts here. The action has been smooth. Triggers done, all that stuff. Let's see if I can show you that here. So trigger job in there. You see, for the most part, all polished, all cleaned. We might be going with a different trigger. I might just throw a Tapco in there. I'm not sure yet. But again, this is still a working prototype. See how it's going to handle. Take it to the range and put a couple, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 rounds in and evaluate and see what happens and go from there. As far as weight as well, we're kind of looking at different options and kind of getting it less. But AKs to start with, you're looking at 7 to 8 pounds, about 7 pounds in an AK to start with. So there's nothing much that you can really reduce from there. You can only add up. So, like I said, this is still not final, but work in progress. What we have here, and we're going to go up, down, ACL stock, Magpul. This just kind of gives you the adjustments. We have the Canis design slanted cut receiver adapter. Now it goes from AK to AR M4. Just a normal safety here, nothing different. We got K grip, Magpul P mag, or MOE mag, I guess what they call it. You got Detroit Industries 13-inch or 13.5-inch battle rail, and we got an F&A compensator. This is a Gen 1 or Mark 1. I have a Mark 2 on order as well, and we're gonna T&E those and find out we bought them, so we don't get anything free here. But we bought these, and like I said, we'll T&E test them and evaluate which one would be better. Couple things I can see difference. This is just smooth, and it's a little annoying to tighten. The other one has kind of a spot that you can actually use a hex wrench or a wrench, the armor wrench, and you can tighten it. So that'll be it. You see here there's rows of 4, and I believe there's 8 of them. Each one of those you can plug with screw to kind of compensate for the recoil, figure out what how you want to reduce it, and you can go from there. As far as I've seen, those are awesome. They make the rifle shoot very flat. Of course, the squid, I didn't want to throw it all over the rifle, so we put some here. We got a rail here if we want to put a pistol grip or something. I had an AFG, but it just didn't feel right. What we started with is a slanted cut Vepr 7.62x39 integrated sight. And the reason we got an integrated sight is up here. For whatever reason, integrated sights not having a longer barrel on your block, or your front sight is just out there, and the weight kind of goes in the front. But having an integrated kind of balances the weight on the rifle. We went with the Troy battle rail, and for whatever reason, integrated sights, Veprs have a very long gas tube, because the front block here, the trunnion, not the trunnion, I apologize, the sight post here, where it's attached to the trunnion, those are shorter than the normal ones, so they compensate for that, making a longer gas tube. It's also not dovetailed like how a regular gas tube is, so you can't use any regular gas tube. Like the Troy railed gas tube wouldn't fit in there, because this is just a smooth, rounded gas tube in the bottom here. On any other AKs, you see that there's a dovetail kind of a thing. So here, again, we couldn't find anything. I was looking at Texas Weapon Systems. I think it's, what is it called? One of their rail or handguard that looked really nice, but it won't fit here because of this gas tube. We looked at a couple other ones. Midwest Industries just didn't look right to me, and the options were really like Carolina Shooter Supply. They make their own. I just didn't feel it's all quad rails, and so I just didn't feel like this is kind of what we want to produce. So with this, we had to do modifications to the front cut here. So we had to cut this to fit the front sight. Also, because we don't have a handguard retainer, so we had to buy ones. But the problem is barrels on Veprs, if you can see here, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see any of this. This barrel is 0.801 thick. Normal AKs, you're looking at anywhere from 0.51 to 0.6 something on the Segas and so on. So this is a bull barrel, if you look, and you see here it goes tapered down. It tapers down this way to the muzzle, but it's a very thick barrel. So we have to take the bushing that comes here and press fit it, and then this one as well. So we had to press fit these two with a hydraulic press. And we'll see how this is going to hold to the recoil and all. I mean, they're screwed. We have them dimpled into the barrel, and there's a torque screw in there, and then you got your regular screws. So we'll see how this holds, and if it doesn't, then we'll just go back. I emailed Troy a look at the picture of the rifle, and they asked what modifications have we made, and so on and so forth, if there's any suggestions. So I kind of had a couple suggestions, so we'll see where we go from there. But this is kind of Vepr rifle, so we got the two rifles now that we will probably be producing, either the other tactical one, like the RBK style one, or this rifle. Again, still in the work. We're setting up shop for building AKs. We'll be offering classes and things like that. But yeah, we're heading towards AK phenomena. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and